All right, so here we have a match versus Whitebeard. One of the things going into the Whitebeard matchup, this was my round two. I win this game. I tried to just poke Whitebeard for cards, so that way once they're at zero, I can go for game on my two-turn curve. If I don't have any plays, I might swing eight to try to eat potentially two cards or take that life. And if they see nine beard, they drop it on one instead of on two. Not me accidentally revealing my Flame Emperor. That was awkward. So, yeah, I just keep it. Flame Emperor is also very good because they play Thatch. One of the things I think going into the event as well was just that everyone just doesn't know how to play against Ace, which is huge for you. Jill, solid. Doesn't get hit with Fire Fist, which is unfortunate. Yeah, see, so I swing 18, or I swing 8 here. Yeah, just to get that extra life. So if they do see the 9 beard, they are on 1. Definitely just play the Jill and swing. Yeah. I think I'm going to take that. Just get that extra card. I also only play 8 2Ks. Draw. I'm going to go to 5. Probably play Marco or maybe even Atmos and swing 6. I also was using dice to keep track of how much life they had. I think I put 9. But so I just had an idea of how many, or 9 because they took a life. Just so I knew how many cards that they had. It gave me a better idea as I'm playing. Yeah, play Marco, pop the Ezo, and just pass. Which is fine if I don't always swing, just because they're going to go down a life every turn regardless. But at some point I do want to try to eat as many cards out of their hand as possible. Got 6 cards, maybe 7. So I didn't play any the first turn. I also had lost the dice roll, which was unfortunate. Now I'm gonna probably take it. Oh, I'm not gonna take it. I was like, maybe hope to take it and get a Flame Emperor to pop. Now see here, I'm going into my 7 turn. I remember this because I was like, I could play Ace, but Ace doesn't. Like, Ace helps me get rid of Jill. I was like, I'll poke at Jill so they'll have to save it, eat a card. And yeah, I'm going to choose to Flame Emperor, pop the Thatch, and then I think I just swing 8 at face to eat the 2 cards. There's a possibility I swing at Jill, though. I think that's what I'm contemplating here, is if I just want to go 8 at Jill just to clear it out. Yeah, I'll do it at lead. I'm going to get 2 cards for sure. Gives me a decent knowledge, too, is the fact that they play the Usopp. So that reveal was pretty nice. And a Jill. Another Jill. Cool. Maybe I'm thinking of a different game with the Ace. It might have been a later game. But yeah, Flame Emperor on Thatch is always solid. I did avoid taking 2 damage the previous turn, so I might just go ahead and eat one of them. The Machinos weren't much value at this time, unfortunately, just because I didn't see any of the 1-drops. They've got 7 in hand. Yeah, I'm going to just take that. I've got probably about 6. They're going to go 7, which is smart. And they might even play another Thatch. Because they're going to go down to 1 life. Play Ezo. Yeah. Yeah, so the Jill, a Ace would be pretty nice to get rid of the Jill, depending. They grab a Jozu, so I know they have a 2K. Oh, he's going to play another Thatch. So I think I just Flame Emperor here again. And I might swing on the Jill again. It's also possible... Oh, no, I'm on 9, so I couldn't play Ace and Fire Fist. So it's quite possible I just do 7. Get rid of the Thatch. Because it just really just eats their whole turn just by me. Yeah, he's good. He's good. Yeah, because he's got 1 Dawn. I think I was looking at his life and I was like, you should have 1 because I'm going to Flame Emperor. And they've got 8 in hand. So yeah, I think I Flame Emperor. I might even just poke the Jill for 6. Try to eat a card. And then, so that way they have 1 less to counter out of when I swing with Ace. Because if I swing life, they're just going to take it regardless. Because they'll take the life next turn unless they have 9-beard. So it's pointless for me to swing there. And so I might just Flame Emperor, swing. I might swing 6. Yeah, I'm a Flame Emperor. Pop Thatch. Always value. And then I'll probably poke 6 at Jill. I might even have an Otama. Yep, an Otama, play it. Minus Jill, goes 6 at 4. It's already going to cost him 2 cards. And then if I swing 8, it's going to cost them 3 cards. Yeah, which was great. And then I'm going to go 8 at lead. So I get 2 cards. They should just take it, though. Right here, they were like, they thought it would connect twice and count as like the game-winning life. Again, kind of like doubling down that not a ton of people understand what the Ace deck does. And I was just like, if you had 2 life, you would take 2 life. And so I think they're just going to take it so they get that card just a turn earlier, which you should do on the last life if you're playing Whitebeard and you don't have the 9-beard. And then a buggy. Let's see. What do I get? A Seaquake? I think that was the only target I had when I played that. I'm fairly sure, because Seaquake has very little value in this matchup. And I've got 5 cards? 5 cards. And they've got 10. No life. But they could possibly have 26,000 worth of counter. But I've controlled their field. If they don't play rushers, like they have the Jozu, but if they don't play rushers, they get max 1 swing on me. So I've got like 3 turns as long as I keep their board clean, or if they want to go in with the Ezo. But they're going to need to keep the Dawn up for their events, which also like benefits me. Yeah, they're going to go 7, which makes sense. Try to get that connect. Do I let this? Yeah, I'll take it. I've already played 3 of my 8 2Ks, which is unfortunate at this point. But again, like they have to have 3 turns to take me out. If they don't, yeah, Marco, pop buggy. Makes sense. Now they got 4 Dawn, so they probably want some. They probably, leave 2 to 3 up, so it doesn't give them much more wiggle room. And it's going to give me another turn. And then if I pop this Marco, I will also just get value off of that. Yeah, so they're at 9 cards because they played the Marco. Maybe it's still 10 because they drew. But they have a lot of cards. I'm debating on what I should do. I might even play Ace and Seaquake, the Marco, to eat an event. Because the events are very valuable. And then I also just establish another body and I can just put pressure on the Marco. I could also just swing 16. Or possibly higher. I mapped out 6 and 4. There's 5. I could also just do big swings. I'm checking to see how many cards they have. 9. So they have 9. To try to see if I do just want to go like all in on Ace with events. And then also mapping, like, if I swing this, they have to give me an event and another card. Yeah, I play Ace, and then I'm going to see Quake, the Marco, eat an event, see, you know, if I get that guard point. Because if I get a guard point or even a rad beam, it's so much value. Because I got rid of what 3K. Yeah, see? So that's a big value on my end. And now I'm going to poke for cards from them. So I'm going to go 6 at it. Because I want to get rid of those attacks that they can do for me. I'm going to go 7. Give me the Jozu. Because I know they have a 2K. Yeah, see, so I got the Jozu. And then they have 6 in hand at that point. So I got the eat 3 cards. I still have 1 more swing if I want. It's possible I have a Red Hawk in hand and want to leave the 2 Dawn up. Yeah, I'd pass with the 2 Dawn up. So that way I can Rad Beam. Or not Rad Beam. I can Red Hawk. And then avoid taking some damage. Like, you know, be able to combo out of one of those attacks. So I have another turn. And they only have 7 cards. And I got rid of one of the events. And I have 2 swingers on top of, like, my leader. So I'm sitting very nice. So they can either choose to swing on my guys or swing on me. And they swing on mine. It's pretty much a leader swing that's easier for me to counter out of. And again, Whitebeard has to leave Dawn up for their events. So they can't play like a full turn in the later games. So they're probably going to go 8 at my Marco. Oh, 9. They're probably going to go 9 at 8. Oh, 9 to me at my face. I think I just take that. I might Red Hawk. I might do the Red Hawk. Yeah, I Red Hawk. And then I'm going to pop the Ezo. And then I'm going to give him a 1K. Yeah. And then, so now if they still have those 3 events, like they left 4 up the last turn, I believe, so they'll need to leave at least like 3 Dawn up. And so if they want to go huge with leader, that's fine, but they pretty much can't drop another Thatch on me. They can maybe play a Jill and then swing 6, which is easy enough to counter out of. Yeah, they don't even want to swing higher than 6, it would seem. Oh, they're going to go for the 7, and they might just leave that Dawn active, because... yeah, if they play Jill, they'll only have 4K. And if they play any characters, it's less combo out of their hand. So yeah, I believe I just take that because I'm like, in my head, since they're swinging on me, I'm like, I'm pretty sure I win this. Yeah, they might even play a Jill here. Tapping 4. And it tells me they only have 2 events, which is very solid for me. And then, of course, they just got another card out of their hand, so they got like 6 in hand. Yeah, they have 6, which means I pretty much can guarantee victory. I believe I might have an event in my hand still, and I might just go like 16 with Ace. I might also poke Marco for 6, eat a card, poke Ace, eat a 2K. Then they'll only have 4 with 2 events. Best case, that's 2 Rad Beams. Just all in 17 on Ace. And I think I have an event in my hand for Ace, so I can go 6/6 on the follow-up. So they go Rad Beam, probably. Guard point. They're at 9. So now they're at 16. Or 13, sorry. 15. So they have 18. They have 1 card left in hand. I'm going to poke 6 with Marco. And then I'm going to swing Ace. Discarding 2 for 7. Yeah. And there's me. I'm just explaining Ace's event. But yeah. Underrated ability. But yeah, it was just like mathematically. I think I just eat all the cards in their hands. So. But I anticipated, I did the math with Rad Beam and Guard Point. With swinging with the Ace. And then the fact that they did have the 2Ks was kind of crazy. But yeah, then it pretty much, because I had the events, guaranteed me it. But But thank you guys so much for watching. More episodes of this are coming. I'm uploading all 9 rounds of the event. Be sure to check out the Ace deck profile if you haven't already. I'll have it in the comments below. And be sure to, if you aren't already, subscribe. I would appreciate it. Thank you.